Thank you very much. I've been traveling a lot recently. I was in Kentucky. While I was there, I read a news story that was pretty interesting. There's a lot of horse breeding going on. A horse broke out of the stables and attacked the farmer who was raising him, and it always gets to my heart whenever I have to read about a case of domesticated violence. The other thing is, I was hoping it was going to be warmer there, in the south, but it was just as cold as here. When I get back here, it's just gotten worse. And I don't know about y'all this winter, but the only reason I've been thinking about pussy is because some of them have fur. The other thing, besides the winter that was really rough, at the start of it, I lost my job. I was working in a restaurant at the time, and the manager just called me up one day after work and is just like, "Yeah, Shawn, it's a lot of little things that resemble a big thing, and please never come back." So, while I was working at this job beforehand, you have a boss at your job. Now, like a lot of my generation, probably a lot of people in this room, the first time that I was ever aware of the term boss wasn't related to work, it was related to video games. Boss, just like in real life, it's this mysterious, weird creature that is blocking your path of progress. And just like a boss in a video game, when it came to my boss in real life, I would spend days and sometimes weeks trying to figure out the necessary strategy to kill them. Thank you. So when I told my dad I got fired, I was thinking he was going to be pissed, like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, what's the matter? And my dad sometimes has the reverse emotion. He's just like, well, that's what happens, it's a tough economy, I completely understand. Because my dad will just be, for example, when we're driving, we're just usually driving, my dad still has a little trouble working the GPS, we're just driving, we're coming up to 8th Street, it starts at, GPS says, turn on to 8th Street, we miss 8th Street. Fuck! We missed 8th Street! 9th Street's coming up, how the hell are we going to fix this? I need you to shut up right now for 5 minutes. And about 3 years ago, we're having lunch, my dad gets a business call. We're just like, having lunch with a couple of people, gets a call. Ring, ring. Yes, hi, yes, is Michael? Yes. How are you doing? All right, well, very good. Well, yes, that's good news. All right, so, okay, I will be in touch with you later in this week. Yeah, guys, so I have cancer. Does anybody else want pie? But don't worry, it worked out okay. Everything went fine, except for the time we were driving to the doctor's office and my dad missed a turn. But right now I'm also trying to start dating again, and I don't really like dating because to me, it's just a really weird form of gambling that occasionally ends in an orgasm. And whenever you're dating, you always have to meet all sorts of different people. Sometimes you meet, you meet some mother, pretty good-looking woman, she's in her 30s, she has a kid, and it's always a tough situation for me. Because you might be responsible, it's a downside, you might be responsible for that kid. If you get involved with this woman, you have to take a part of that kid's life. But the upside to dating a woman with a kid is you do know that she likes to fuck. So, one of the things I have to do is I have to start going to the gym. Whenever you get to the gym, they always get to you, the first thing you go in, the first guy, you go to the gym, there's like a little skinny guy who's like, oh, well, welcome to the gym. Oh, you want to be a member? All right, well, I'm going to call it. They bring in like the gigantic jacked guy, always for some reason needs to take you in the other room. There's like some big secret meeting in a gym. And he always looks at me and he's just like, so why do you want to join the gym? And I'm just thinking, I don't know, easier access to casual sex. The other thing, whenever you go to the gym, there's this one guy who's at every gym I've ever been to, and I asked a lot of my friends. There's always this one guy, you go for your workout, you're just kind of in the locker room, and there's always one dude who just kind of walks over like, hey, how you doing over there? Working on your pecs. Yeah. The other thing I saw last time I was at the gym, there was this one guy just really intensely working out, and he was looking in the mirror, and he was just really, really tense, doing flexes, and I just went over to him, and I'm like, man, what's going on? Oh, nothing. I'm just thinking about how to deal with my boss. Thank you very much.